All loss is difficult, sometimes impossible to handle. Maybe it's a bit easier, though, if you don't have to go it alone. There is a group of young girls, some as young as 6 years old, others in their late teens, all bonded by one thing, and that is the death of their mothers. But they've been brought together by a beautiful soul who knows the motherless journey all too well. This is a story about a group of girls who all lost their mother, but it's not a story about their deep grief. They have that. They live with it every day. This is a story about how they are all empowered with strength that they get from each other and from this woman right here, Cara Belvin. She knows exactly what they're going through. She lost her mom at the age of 9.
As a 9-year-old after my mother died, it was such a devastating loss and such a unique loss. It felt rather isolating. My mother was beautiful and smart and funny and loving, and she would have given anything to still be here.
Her mother was 37. Breast cancer took her life, but not her spirit. It lives on through Cara, and her life's mission she calls Empower Her, a nonprofit for young girls who experienced the early loss of their mothers.
So as a woman, and a mother myself, I really wanted to give something to the girls who might just need a reminder of their own strength. I wanted to give this opportunity to the girls so that they could be reminded that they're not alone in their grief.
And these are the girls.
My name is Samar, and I'm 7 years old.
My name is Jess, and I'm 18 years old.
My name is Haley, and I'm 12 years old.
My name is Christina, and I'm 15 years old.
My name is Serene, and I'm 14 years old.
My name is Catherine, and I'm 16 years old.
My name's Ava, and I'm 19 years old.
My name is Shay, and I'm 10 years old.
My name's Kat, and I'm 11 years old.
My name is Riley, and I'm 17 years old.
My name is Lena, and I'm 17 years old.
My name is Taylor, and I'm 7.
My name is Erin, and I'm 19 years old.
My name is Christina, and I'm 16 years old.
My name is Angela, and I'm 18 years old.
With Cara leading the way, they get together as a group. They go to the beach, they do yoga, writing workshops, they spend Mother's Day with each other. It's always a tough day. It empowers these girls to move forward in life with confidence.
And rise up.
Thanks to this community of sisterhood. Just ask them.
Empower Her means to me, you're not the only one who lost your mother. Other people have as well, and you shouldn't just be, upset about it, because look around. Everyone has lost their mother here.
There's so many amazing role models that you meet through this program. I lost my mom to cancer, and there's all different ways to lose your mother, and so many people have overcome so many amazing obstacles. Even Cara gives up her Mother's Day weekend even though she's a mother to be with us.
And it's just great to be and empower her and just see all the amazing people that have also lost their mothers, and you can talk to anyone here. It's honestly a beautiful thing.
At my school, I'm just the kid who lost their mother, and everyone knows that in my school. So kids are just very judgmental, and when I come here, I just feel more welcome. And I think I can speak for everyone in this, say that kids are more open and able to talk about anything that they want.
My mom died when I was 11, and that was right as I was going into the self-image stage and finding yourself and makeup and boys, but I didn't know how to deal with any of that, and I had nobody to talk to about it. As a part of Empower Her, I learned that it's okay to take a day, put your feet up, and to relax, and that you can have days about you.
My mom and I were really close, and she died from brain cancer almost 3 years ago, and we used to talk all the time. And it's hard because I live with my dad and my brothers. I don't have a womanly figure all the time around. So it's nice when Cara will call and be on the phone for 2 hours.
It's opened up, and I've made connections, make me sleep a little better at night, knowing I'm not alone.
Empower Her has helped me a lot with the grieving process of losing my mother, because I just lost her recently. Going through my first Mother's Day without her, it felt a lot that I was able to share all of my emotions with girls that really understood what I was going through.
And instead of talking about oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that your mom is gone, we talk about oh my gosh, my mom used to do this, my mom used to do that. And it's not weird when we say used to, and because people get really upset when they still have their parents, and you say, oh, my mom used to be a hairdresser, and they're oh, I'm so sorry. And you're no, it's cool she was a hairdresser. That's what I was talking about, the hairdresser part. So here it's we just celebrate that, the beautiful things.
So for you, this is something that helps in your healing this many years later.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Oh, absolutely. My mother died 30 years ago, and I still think of her every day. I still think about ways that this loss really shaped my life. I am grateful for the support that my family received after my mother died, and that's really why I started Empower Her, was out of that gratitude.
These faces, these smiles fill you with hope no matter what life brings. So I lost my mom. So you tell me, who has the best advice here for helping through it? You first?
The best advice I could give you or anybody is that just talk about it. Because the worst brings out the best in us, and if we just talk about it, we can understand it, and it can make us feel a lot better.
The advice that I could give to anyone that would want to listen is just remember the good things.
Everyone grieves differently, and like whatever process that is, that's like 100% like natural and 100% okay.
It is okay. Loved you girls. Thank you so much for sharing. You can enroll a girl in the program or volunteer by heading to empoweringher.org.